It doesn't count. OK, Martin Zubimendi could have gone to Liverpool last season. He didn't, of course. He will be playing for Arsenal at the start of this campaign. Talking of the move, he said the first question I had to answer was whether I wanted to leave Real Sociedad, and it wasn't the right time. I felt that Real offered me more opportunities and that I still had a lot to learn. So staying at Real was the best decision for me. I don't know what Arteta saw in me, but I saw him as one of the top coaches in Europe. At the end of the day, I wanted a quality coach when I left Real Sociedad. Take that, I suppose, slot. How important is it, Nathan, when you're in that situation, the timing of a move?
Yeah, I think it's massive, to be honest. And I think it's interesting that he suggested, Sociedad offered him more opportunities. Because like the opportunity to win a Premier League title playing for Liverpool feels like a significant one and a significant draw as well. But in terms of those connections, like it's happened to me a couple of times to where, when I signed Queen's Park Rangers in 2012, they actually came in for me in the August transfer window, but there was a manager there who I wasn't really having the same connection with.
Who was it?
And then in that time, he ended up losing his job. I can't remember. But anyway, the next manager that went in there was Mark Hughes. And Mark Hughes was somebody who, yes, I lied. Mark Hughes was somebody who I'd just worked with at Man City. And understanding how he trained, what he wanted to get from the side and so on, it was an easy decision to make. And as a consequence, I made my move down there. I was there for 6.5 years. So I think the connection and the belief that you can have in a manager can go a long way. And on the other side as well, this is all these years when I was really struggling at City. So 2010, 2011, I went on loan to Sunderland for the year. Really enjoyed the year, incredible year. But right at the end of it, it just felt like the tone and the feel around the club wasn't in the position I wanted it to be in, because they didn't really seem to be that driven as such. What was the expectation for the club, or were they happy to be where they were? It felt a little bit like that. And in my naivety, I thought, well, let me see if I can go back to Man City, because I've been on loan, and maybe try and fight to find a place in the Champions League squad, in this squad, in that squad, and so on. So I went to Roberto Mancini towards the end of that season, and I asked him, is it possible for me to come back for the next year, because I want to fight for my place, to see what I can do and try and make amends to whatever could have happened before. He said, let me think about it. And then as soon as he was thinking about it, the deal that I potentially had with Sunderland disappeared. But little did I know, Dan, my opportunity at City was also in the bin as well.
Oh.
So it turned out maybe I should have taken the first option and stayed at Sunderland.
Yes.
And then, stayed with the manager, which I knew, instead of deciding to try and find something that just wasn't there.
Stevie, you've spoken before about Graham Souness trying to get you from Liverpool to Rangers.
Yeah.
What stage were Liverpool at that time? Was that when everything was kind of not falling apart?
No, not at all. No, we were challenging to win the title again. We had a great team. So my decision not to go with Graham Souness was to do with.
Because I imagine financially you would have been better off, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
Oh, I would have got a lot more money.
Right.
But in terms of.
Just didn't want to live in Scotland?
Why would I leave Liverpool to go anywhere else, particularly in the UK?
Right.
I mean, it just made no sense. We had a better team. I had Kenny Dalglish as my manager, and as much as I respected and loved Graham Souness, no, I was absolutely in the right spot.
How did that conversation even come about?
I think they call it tapping up.
Yes.
I was tapped up, as they say. I got a phone call at my house from Graham.
Oh, from Graham Souness
and asked me if I was interested in coming.
Right.
And I pretty quickly said, look, appreciate you.
And did you ever have a conversation then with Liverpool saying, look, Rangers want to take me, can I have a little bit more money to stay?
Well, if I wanted to get Souness in trouble, that's what would have happened.
Right.
So I kept my trap shut.
Oh,
they didn't know.
Loyalty.
They didn't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it wasn't even close. Absolutely. I was in the best place for me, and I think I made the right choice, big time.
Shaka, you were in it about a bit?
Yeah. Nobody tapped me up. Is
the phone rang yet, Desha? No. Is it plugged in?
Have we paid that bill? Have we paid that bill?
Someone call it. Make sure it's working. Good, that's all right. Shaka, don't force a story if you don't have one. That's fine.
No, I've got none for you.
Zubimendi, of course, they won't be for Real Sociedad this season, but of course our coverage of La Liga continues. You can see every single one of those games and every single one of La Liga matches from now to the end of the season, 380 in total, live on ESPN+.